Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adil Farhan and today I'm here with my father, Mr. Ali Farhan Kashif. And today I'll be asking him some questions regarding with the coronavirus. So, Mr. Farhan, what are your thoughts on this coronavirus?
Well, this coronavirus was all of a sudden spread, and no one was expecting such kind of a pandemic, and it all changed the life pattern of all human beings.
Do you have any idea what is the main cause of this virus?
Well, so far the main cause has not been determined by anybody. There are theories that it came from China, from bats and various animals. Some say it's a conspiracy of America. But as far as Pakistan is concerned, initially it started spreading by people coming abroad. Mainly that was a 70 to 60-80% people coming abroad, and that was the main cause of virus spreading. And now if we look at the figures in Pakistan, it is totally vice versa. It's almost 92% of the people are being locally affected, and people being affected by coming abroad is remaining has remained to like 6 to 7%.
How has the virus affected your daily life?
Well, virus has affected not only my life, in fact, it has affected everybody's daily life. People have come to know the new way of living. Children are not going to the colleges and universities. Online education has now started. We have stopped meeting people. We have started meeting people online, having phone calls. Our times have been cut down from offices. However, the work pressure is there, and market time has been shortened. So it's altogether different life pattern, and I believe that we have to live with it like that.
Is there any way that us people can protect ourselves from the virus?
Well, apparently there is no big sense in keeping us safe from this virus. We only have to take myriad precautions which have been described by the government, and what government is describing to do is nothing new. These are the basic fundamentals which have been given in Islam. We have to keep washing our hands, we have to keep distance with each other, we have to make sure that we are not spitting in the public area, not making long gatherings. We are wearing face masks, and I believe if we can do that as a nation, we can have a better tomorrow.
Do you think that this virus is a controversy or that it really exists, as many people do not think that the coronavirus exists?
Well, there is a reason that they don't believe in that coronavirus, because they have been forced to go out and earn their living. Secondly, we were not used to staying at home for such a long period. So people have eventually come out, lockdown has been eased, and people think they can go anywhere. But the fact is, the virus is there, and it is dangerous. It is easy to say that there is nothing to worry about, but once you get it, you will be infected badly. So it's better to have precautions as been told by the government and by the people.
Well, thank you, Mr. Farhan, for joining me with this interview. So this was the only perspective given by Mr. Farhan. But if we take perspective from different people, they will have different answers. But what we can do is to follow the precautions we are given to stay safe from the virus. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adil Farhan, and today I'm here with my brother Ariz Mustafa Farhan to ask him some questions regarding the coronavirus. So, Ariz, what are your thoughts on the virus being spread?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that we can only really blame ourselves for the spread of this virus, because our people, not the government, but technically our people, are foolish enough to ignore the social distancing warnings.
How has the virus affected your daily life?
If we talk about my personal daily life, then it hasn't been affected much, because I used to stay at home mostly before the virus. I stay at home after the virus. However, the same cannot be said for some other people, because from what I have seen, most other people rely on their days being spent outside of their homes. Now, obviously, you can't do that during the virus, so I'd say there was a pretty significant change in their lives.
What do you think is the main cause of the virus being spread?
We still don't know for sure what the main cause was, whether it was the bat or some other thing in that city of Wuhan. But we do know that the virus is real, and for now our goal should be to battle the virus instead of finding its origins.
is there any way that we can protect ourselves from the virus?
Well, first of all, don't be foolish. If the government says social distancing, it means social distancing, for it is the one significant thing that can help you from preventing the spread of the virus.
Do you think the coronavirus is actually a controversy, or does it really exist? As some people do not really believe that the virus exists.
I don't know what is going on in their brains, but if you want proof of the virus existing, you can just go around ignoring social distancing. Sooner or later, you'll find out whether the virus exists or not.
Well, thank you very much, Aris, for joining me with this interview, and this was another perspective from Aris Mustafa Farhan.